Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Swansea career on FIFA 14. In my previous video we started off Season 2 with the summer transfer window reopening. It's a time when Harry Redknapp comes out to play as well as Jim White. And I was given a budget of 20.5 million to spend. I've already used some of that on Eric Dier, a 20-year-old from Sporting Lisbon. And he got his debut for Swansea at the Liberty Stadium in a pre-season friendly match against La Spezia, and we won that 4-0. Michu getting on the score sheet twice alongside Lucas and Cañas. Very good way to start off pre-season with a 4-0 win. Now in the last episode I was receiving offers for Michel Vorm for days, and this one was from Benfica for 5 million. I rejected that. I'm going to reject every offer for Vorm. I want to keep him for another season. Then in the next summer transfer window, I want to maybe look to replace him. But for the time being, for the whole of this season, Vorm is going to be my #1 goalkeeper. Got some transfer offers accepted from the likes of Hull and Newcastle United. Sammy Amiobi and also Tom Huddleston could be making their way to Swansea before the end of the transfer window. All I've got to do is offer them a contract each. Pozuelo as well requested to play in that pre-season friendly against La Spezia and got himself injured. He's going to be out for 5 months after shattering his tibia bone. Painful. And as you've just seen, I offered Tom Huddleston a contract worth 35,000 a week for 3 years. Now, when I simmed a couple of days ahead, I saw this transfer talks have broken down. My heart was beating. I was like, no, I want to bring in the likes of Tom Huddleston. But it was between Carl Bartley and Real Zaragoza, so he won't be going there anytime soon. I do want to keep him. I don't know what I was thinking actually accepting that offer. I want to keep Carl Bartley at Swansea. Got an offer from Wolfsburg, another team that we play pre-season, for Michu, rejected. And also this was kind of interesting. Dortmund coming after Jordi Amat, the age of 22, overall 74. Still room for improvement with Amat, and I decided to reject that one. As you know, Crystal Palace accepting my offer for Adrian Mariappa. They can't hold on to him. He wants to play in the Premier League, so of course he was going to accept my contract offer. All I had to do was accept him, which I did, and he is now a new Swansea player. That's my second signing in the summer. So far we've got Eric Dier and Mariappa strengthening that defence. And some good news, Joel Matip. You can't forget about Joel Matip, who I brought in the January transfer window. He is back now, fully fit, raring to go for the season ahead. Also, contract offers have been accepted from the likes of Sammy Amiobi. What a bargain, 700,000. And also another bargain for 5.4 million. Tom Huddleston coming to Swansea City. It's gonna be exciting this season to see how these players get on, how they gel with my players that are already at the team. Sammy Amiobi has officially left Newcastle United on the cheap. That's right, I got him for £700,000. And I'm sure since uploading my first episode, in the comment section below, you guys have been going on, what the hell, man? What is wrong with you? Why did you go after Sammy Amiobi? I went after him simply because he's young, he's got flair, and I can play him in the odd game or two. He's just seen as backup. He's not going to be a first team player. He's not going to be taking the place of Pablo Hernandez or Wayne Routledge or Nathan Dyer. He's just going to be there in the background, ready for whenever I need him for fixtures in the Capital One Cup or the FA Cup. Who knows? We'll just have to see how this season goes. As you just saw as well, I received another offer for Michel Vorm from Dortmund. I did reject that one for 7 million. And I was still in pursuit of Jonathan Vieira for Valencia. His normal position is central attacking mid, but he can also play up front. It's all about freshening up the Swansea side, and I thought maybe if I can loan him in, that'd be excellent. I did go after Andros Townsend as well, putting a 2 million bid from Tottenham. Fingers crossed that we can get our man. So if you look here, I've already purchased 4 players. Mariappa, Sammy Amiobi, Tom Huddleston and Eric Dier. I think that's not that bad. I'm actually pretty pleased with those signings. As I say, it's freshening up the team instead of bringing in the likes of Zaha, Butner and Romeo and sticking with them throughout the season, because buying them might possibly have drained the majority of my budget that I was given. Plus, I don't want this to go stale. I don't want to just have the same players that I had last season. I want to bring in that new blood and make it exciting for you guys that are watching. And so as you can see here, I'm just going through my team, seeing maybe some players that I could possibly add to the transfer list. You know, trimming the fat, if you will. Maybe sending out some players on loan, youngsters that I might possibly want to look at keeping for the future. And he was another player that I put on the transfer list. I don't really have any plans to use him in this season, to be fair, so it's better for him to go off and get first team football elsewhere. Our second pre-season friendly was to be played against Verona. We beat them 3-1. Taylor, Kanyas and Shelby all getting on the score sheet for Swansea. That's our second game in a row that we've won in pre-season friendlies. Tottenham Hotspurs didn't accept my offer, my first offer for Andros Townsend, so I went in with an improved offer of 2.5 million, trying to get him on the cheap if I can possibly do that. And it's surprising as well, because Andros Townsend in real life, he is an amazing player. He's got loads of potential. So I'm trying to bring him here to Swansea on FIFA. I did receive that offer from West Brom for Joel Matip. He's not going anywhere. He's only been at the club for 3-4 months or so. I bought him in the January transfer window, so why should I get rid of him? Our opening day fixture in the Premier League is against Liverpool. We've got the home crowd behind us, of course, but it's going to be difficult. You're going to see that in this video. And take a look at that as well. Tottenham Hotspurs have accepted my offer for Andros Townsend. I'm surprised, actually, seeing that I rejected their offer for Bonnie earlier on in this summer transfer window. So everything was put through. The transfer offer was accepted by Tottenham. The contract offer was sent, but it got declined simply because he didn't understand the role. That was simple, because I didn't specify. So I set that straight away to crucial first team player. And hopefully that would entice him to come. I received a transfer offer for the first time for Key from Chelsea for 3.4 million. His value is 4 million, so I was hoping to get maybe another 500,000 out of Chelsea. So I countered offered with a 4.5 million bid. Hopefully they would accept. They came back and they said, no, we'll up it to 3.7, but we certainly aren't going to 4.5. In the end, I thought, well, why not? It's extra money added to my transfer budget now, and we've offloaded Key. He's gone to Chelsea, which was kind of surprising that they would want him. Eventually, as well, Andros Townsend accepted my contract offer. He is now a Swansea player. This is awesome stuff. Andros Townsend at Swansea. He wants to be getting first team football, because I doubt he's getting it at Tottenham. So he's now at Swansea, and he was starting on the first day of the new Premier League season against Liverpool in front of the home fans. That's right, you heard me, the opening day of the Premier League season. Oh, damn, I was excited. Against Liverpool. And just look at that starting 11. Sticking with the 4-5-1 for now, but the team is coming together. Wouldn't you admit? Got the likes of Matip, Huddleston, Townsend. It's excellent. I can't wait to get going with this season, and hopefully we could kickstart our season with a win against Liverpool. As you just saw as well, Stevie G sat out on the bench for Liverpool. Apparently could be considering retirement at the end of this season, so that'll be interesting to see if that goes through. And it was interesting as well to see that Liverpool had signed Johan Cabaye from Newcastle United. Because, as you know, I haven't done the update because this save was way before Cabaye moved to PSG in real life. So yeah, he is at Liverpool now in this game. We got off to a great start, pressing Liverpool, trying to attack. We got a corner out of them after Shelby tried to swing it across. Pablo Hernandez stepped up to take it. Could we open up the score? And within 10 minutes gone, Matip, what a tall player. He is so tall, so dangerous for the opposition when in the box for maybe set pieces. And Andros Townsend on the ball for the first time for Swansea. I was going to say Tottenham then, for Swansea. I went for a bit of skill, trying to beat Agger in that left back position. Townsend did dispossess, but did you see how quick he moved? Trying to chase it down, trying to put Liverpool off the ball, trying to win it back and get Swansea further up the pitch. He's like a ghost floating all over that pitch. He's so quick. And I have a big feeling that we're going to be needing that a lot throughout this season. Just imagine Townsend working alongside the likes of Nathan Dyer, Wayne Routledge. Players that are full of pace. It's going to be excellent. And speaking of Townsend, it was him that started this attack for Swansea. Picked out Bonnie. Bonnie received the ball nicely. Could see Huddleston in bags of space. Slotted the ball through the back four of Liverpool. And Tom Huddleston on his left foot, not his right foot, his most preferred foot, his left foot, powered that one past Mignolet and put Swansea into the lead. What a way to start his career at Swansea by opening up the scoring. The first goal of the new Premier League season, and what a finish. What a finish, full of power. That is what Tom Huddleston can do. And I was very shocked when it actually went in with his left foot. He's so shocked, because normally when I take a shot on someone's weaker foot, it always goes wide. So this time it managed to work out, but of course, once that goal went in, Liverpool, they were going to try and turn things around. They wanted to have a good start to the season as well. We just had to make sure that we could hold out for this win. I was happy to walk away with a 1-0 win. It'd be an excellent start. We managed to string together some nice passes. Unfortunately there, it went out for a throw and Pablo Hernandez couldn't chase that one down. But look at Townsend again, utilising those flanks perfectly. Liverpool, they can be broken down when doing that. They've got two aging defenders on the right and the left, so you can possibly walk past them with players like Townsend. We just had to be very careful of Liverpool's strongest trait, and that's counter-attacking, and they do it so well. Sterling, as you can see here, finding Suso. Suso back to Sterling down the left wing, and was he going to swing it across? He did, but Matip's height just getting in the way, and getting a touch on that. He managed to defend the ball for Swansea, so we could start a power attack again. Start that engine, and away we go. Townsend finding Bonnie with the outside of his boot, and look at Bonnie, so unfortunate not to ping off a shot there against Mignolet, as he did ever so well using that strength to his advantage. I've got to admit though, I was thoroughly enjoying this opening day of the Premier League season against Liverpool. It was like Swansea City. They were making an example of Liverpool and pretty much sending a message to all the other teams like United, City, Arsenal, saying we're here and we're ready to compete as much as possible for that Premier League title. Swansea's first ever Premier League title. That's one of my aims. I obviously want to win a trophy or two throughout the next 2 or 3 seasons. And there might be some of you guys saying, well, you're certainly not going to win the Premier League or the FA Cup or even the Europa League with players like Tom Huddleston or Mariappa or even Eric Dier, the youngster, or maybe some of our other youngsters in the Swansea side. You're not going to do it. But who was it that said, it was Alan Hansen, Liverpool legend, you can't win anything with kids. But what did Sir Alex go and do? Went and won the treble. Now, I'm not turning this into a United conversation, but it's just an example that it is possible. Anything can happen in football. So we're just going to try our best. I'm going to try my best to win everything this season with Swansea. It's going to be hard, but my main focus is going to be, of course, the Premier League. And also getting Champions League for next season, my 3rd season with Swansea. It does seem so far away, but yet it'll come and go. Anyway, we turned up the pressure on Liverpool come the second half. I wanted the second goal to be nice and comfortable and pretty much confirm that we would receive those 3 points. But Coutinho for Liverpool, using his loose feet, trying to work his way around our back 4, and just look at Cabaye. So unfortunate for him. I was falling off my chair with laughter after that shot. But then again, it could have been very dangerous. So I was lucky in a way. A perfect cross in from Nathan Dyer found Bonnie. But why didn't I pass it back to Shelvey? Just watching this on the replay, I had time. All I had to do was pass it to Shelvey, who was in space against his former side. He did manage to ping off a shot. Mignolet got a hand to it. We got a corner. Pablo Hernandez swinging it in. And John Matip, again, a danger man when it comes to set pieces in that box. Final score at the Liberty Stadium, Swansea 1, Liverpool 0. Cracking way to start off the new season, thanks to new signing Tom Huddleston. Anyway guys, that's the end of this video. I do hope that you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.